Today, we're diving into a real estate strategy that can save you a lot of money on taxes, the 1031 exchange. If you're looking to defer capital gains taxes on an investment property sale and roll that equity into a new property, then you're in the right place. Stick around as we walk you through the step-by-step process, including the timeline, so you get a clear understanding of how it works. So, you've probably heard about 1031 exchanges. But what does that actually mean? Basically, it's a tax strategy that lets you swap one property for another and defer paying taxes on the profit. Sounds great, right? But how does it work? Let's break it down. Step 1, you sell an investment property. This could be a rental property or any property you're using for business. But here's the key, this only works for investment properties. You can't sell your vacation home or personal residence and get the same tax benefit. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Normally when you sell a property, you owe taxes on any profit you made. This is called capital gains tax. But with the 1031 exchange, you don't have to pay that tax right away, if you follow the rules. Step 2, instead of pocketing the cash, you reinvest it into another property. This property has to be similar to the one you sold. This is called a like-kind property. It doesn't mean it has to be the same exact thing, it just has to be real estate used for business or investment. For example, you can swap a rental house for an office building or an apartment complex. Now, here's the magic part. By reinvesting the money, you can delay paying the capital gains tax. That's right, you're not off the hook forever, but you don't have to pay the tax until you sell the new property and elect not to do the 1031 exchange. Okay, here are the rules for the 1031 exchange. First, you have to identify potential properties within 45 days of selling your original property. That means you gotta have a plan ready. And then, you've got 180 days to actually close on your new property. That's 6 months total, so time's ticking. But here's a big catch. You can't just pocket any of the profit. If you take any cash out or don't reinvest everything, you'll trigger a tax bill on that portion. So the goal is to keep reinvesting the full amount. So in short, you sell a property, you buy a similar property, and you avoid paying taxes on the profit. You don't get away from paying taxes forever, but you push them down the road. And that's a pretty sweet deal for real estate investors. And here's a little bonus tip. You can keep doing this over and over again, continuously deferring taxes as long as you keep reinvesting. Some investors do this for decades, building massive portfolios without ever paying taxes on their profits. At least not until they decide to sell everything.